Welcome to Subjective Curiosities. Today's album is The Golden Casket from Modest Mouse. This album was released in 2021. It's alternative and has a playtime of 50 minutes, 22 seconds. Well, it should go without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. No, The Golden Casket is nowhere near as good as the first 4 albums Modest Mouse released, and I don't think it's fair to expect it to be. As much as I prefer their older sound, I wouldn't want a band this talented to keep doing the same thing forever. Now let's take a look at the album in its own right. I've tried listening through my terrible phone speaker and a great car stereo, but by far the best way to listen is with headphones. This makes a huge difference. The audio contains many layers and features everything from digital artifacts to broken glass and water. It took me several listens to really appreciate what I was hearing, and in the end, it's the lyrics that really won me over. Overall, this album has a lot of familiar Modest Mouse themes. There is a rock-bottom optimism throughout that acknowledges both how fragile and miserable life is, particularly during the ecological collapse and technological surveillance hell of late capitalism, while pointing out that as long as you and I are still here, that is something worth cherishing, nurturing, and possibly even a clue to a way out of this shared misery. Connected to this line of thinking, there are splatterings of humor, sincerity, and paranoia, touching on existentialism, consciousness, outer space, civilization, and nature. The whole thing kicks off with "Fuck Your Acid Trip," and this entire album is sort of psychedelic. There are great aphorisms like, "It takes a lifetime to ever figure out that there ain't no lifetime that's ever figured out." Isaac Brock goes full dad on the track "Lace Your Shoes," and it's beautiful. By far, my favorite song on the album is "Japanese Tree." Modest Mouse has always made music that makes me want to get in my car and drive far, far away from it all. I wouldn't go as far as to call The Golden Casket a classic, but there's not a bad song on the album. It is a worthwhile and welcome addition to the Modest Mouse discography after a 6-year wait.